that is a vow, yeah, that is a promise. Always wanted to be famous, just being real, yeah, just being honest. My haters will always be famous, give them no clout, I give them no power. Creators no different than agents, sooner than later, will be ours. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there were a lot of things that are above me. Do not talk over people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Fatal, follow, a number, equation, present, loaded, observation. I'm not losing, remote, creation. Comment, vibing, sending, location.
Abundance is flowing towards you. Lucky times are ahead of you. A wave of good news, success, and prosperity is beginning to align with your energy. What you've been working towards is moving closer. New opportunities, financial blessings, and unexpected doors may open when you least expect it. Stay open, stay grateful, be ready to receive the rewards, recognition, and abundance meant for you. Your season of growth, success, and prosperity is unfolding. Abundance, lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity.
And that's why the Queen of Swords is always arguing with people. Her words will pierce your heart and have her living rent free in your mind. God damn. Now, like I said before, inside of every woman is two queens. All of us are the queen of water, but then there's also a second queen that rules us. And for me, it's the queen of air. Yeah, I stay in trouble for this mouth. Can't help it. I'm the queen of swords. What she be on, y'all? Point made. That's the energy this queen brings. Point made. On a higher polarity, she's the one you go to because she sees reason over emotions, and to navigate this world, that's usually what you need. But sometimes when it's about love, she about to hurt your feelings because she on what love got to do with it. If it ain't healthy for you, what you doing? If you see the imagery on the card, her head is so high up in the clouds because number one, she can see over the average situation, but that also makes her detached from the average situation. So on the lower polarity, she can be quite fucking messy. She can only see things according to information and not from the heart space. So she can be really callous, cold, calculating. And don't cross her because she's a mentalist. And she ain't gonna even do what you think she gonna do. She gonna think you into thinking she did some shit. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's like giving Gemini energy. It's giving Libra energy. It's giving I'm trying to mind fuck you energy. Be careful with that Queen of Swords because she know what she know and she know that you don't know what she know and she will capitalize
No, I
on
know
it.
you know that I know. I'm posting so you know that I know. Y'all watch it quicker than I do. You're here before I do. Now that I gave you the link, you can like, subscribe, or don't even want to like now. You can just subscribe, or so you can get the notifications. Oh, bro. Hey, bro. Oh, I'm out of work. Well, the client went into Medicaid, and my company don't have Medicaid. Don't take Medicaid clients. So tomorrow I'm going for a company out here in in Times Square where I'm at up the street for an interview. Yeah, so but that's with that agency they will um You go to a class thinking I'm going to have to do a 3 week class compared to the one in the Bronx that I wanted to get to, but that's going to require daily going back and forth to for that 1 week class compared to this 3 week class they're going to give me up here. And I didn't have the funds to go to the one in the Bronx. So I found a company out here, and they set me up with an appointment to come in tomorrow. And I guess they'll go over everything, when's the next class and everything gonna be. It's it's to be certified, yeah, a certificate. It's the PC, the patient care. Yeah, is it what is it the PCT or PCA or yeah? Because I would have to pay for the home health one out here, but the PCA, it's different credentials with that, bro. Like I can't take that into the nursing homes or anything, can I? Some may accept it. Yeah, I will. I know I'm getting so old, bro. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for the next. Well, I only know one good place, and that's in Philadelphia, where they will let you work up to a 6 month contract. And unfortunately, I didn't quit any of my jobs just to go to that, which um, I wouldn't mind doing it, but it's probably it will conflict, because I'm trying to get this apartment, which I'm going to need a little income for it too, So I'm going to need the job to get the apartment. The inspection was supposed to be on the 23rd. How they messed that up with not no notifying, I don't know, but they told a big lie. I know that. So far we're all on the same page with the 13th of July. I mean, with August, which puts back my September. It could, depending on the results, how quick it gets in, and the paperwork. I may be getting a September, because I pre-signed lease. The original lease will come once everything is established and stuff with DHS and everything. So in the meantime, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. So much going on, so many energies. Yeah, yeah, it's an attack. Yep, it's a lot. I'm still on this bullshit with my family and stuff, and it's the readings is deeper, deeper, more shit coming to light. I know it's their asses, and I'm just trying to endure to that, you know. Yep, and Jaquan's out of jail, but he's there. But his girlfriend been missing. Like how he claims she left him. How I don't believe none of that. I think it's some criminal activities going on in Georgetown, and my children are involved with it, and my family is involved with it, and Ellen and my dad and all of them is involved with it. Anybody connected to them that them wrote NDAs and shit. I know it's them. My sister is a big crook. My mother is a big crook. Had I not known them, none of this tarot shit wouldn't matter to me. It wouldn't resonate to me. But because I know them, I see it all day long in the cars. Like it's talk. Yeah, there's other people, other light workers, beings, black sheeps, going through similar stories that it can resonate with. But I definitely see mine and been seeing mine. It done guided me out of a lot of doggone shit that been coming towards me. People coming up to me and stuff trying to proposition me for sex and this. New York don't do that. They have a whole street in Brooklyn you can do all that for. You know, I've been here long enough to know how shit goes. And when somebody's sending a tax and shit, I know they got money on my head. My husband had me sign the doggone insurance money. I'll never forget. I told my sister that, and ever since then, shit went downhill. So I know they was coming after me for my insurance. Yeah. So now that that's out the way, yeah, I'm staying afloat and balancing my emotions towards all this. I mean, I'm 1,000 miles away. It ain't like I can do anything. And I'm damn sure ain't finna pick up no phone and question nobody, cause they already know. Right? For them to lie, they ain't never taken any accountability. You know. So I have to let sit back and let this good ship roll. I don't open up the door to forgiveness and stuff, and they still didn't act right. And that's even more clearance to me of the shame, you know. So yeah, other than that, um, that's the only was. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got a serial killer, them jokers don't put themselves in the category of that. Fucking with me. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what it is. They didn't have the knowledge purse like we have. They still don't have it. They don't have that knowledge still of how our ancestors got through shit, slavery and stuff. They just developed the slavery mentality to where the white man don't have to do anything now. Have they developed it. Yeah. I can't have no mercy on them. You know? Now I can't have no mercy. When I was given offering mercy and stuff, he still kept on playing and plotting and strategizing, trying to call me crazy and stuff. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
my vengeance. You
Yep.
know, you said vengeance is yours. You know how they treat me, how they like. God gonna tell me, yeah, uh, just say some. And I said back in the days, I'd have yoked them by his throat for saying that. But now I know better. You know, you attacking me in front of these women. I don't want the women. That's why I be around them. I've not asked for sex since I've been working with this gal because it ain't about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of getting locked down with just you know,
Yeah, I know.
look, your bro was messed up. I'm not messed up no more. I want to get messed up again,
Right.
you know. And I know what's my kryptonite,
Right.
and I stay away from it. And being by myself, I've gained more, you know, more peace. I'm able to study and find out about me. It's not about the next one. It's
And that's
about
what
me.
we here for. That's it.
It's about me. I want to know how I can, when the time comes for me to answer questions, you know, what have I learned on this journey?
That's right.
You know,
Yep.
but I don't know. I plan on going to Georgetown area this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What you driving?
no, I'm gonna catch my shuttle bus. And I don't know if you remember Sean. He used to be a male CNA.
I don't
Um,
know. Is he all right?
he used to sell some weed. Um,
He all right?
yeah. Uh, he said he might have a place for me to live. You know, he said he needs some work done. But man, if I can get someplace where I ain't paying this high rent, you know, I probably could do some more stuff for you, sister. If
They
you want
have you paying rent or a portion?
right now,
Yeah,
I'm paying it all.
you paying it all.
Well, that's why I want to go traveling. I got to leave here, man, because all I'm seeing is working, going to hand them out, and if I do retire, I'm stuck. I ain't master nothing. I didn't even save it. Believe it or not, I
It's
didn't even
hard to
master.
even save. Like
Uh,
I'm here, I am back in the shelter. 'Cause, I was working 7 days, and then the kids kept going, getting worse. You know, and I look back now, them jokers ain't trying to do shit for me. They be paid to not do anything for me. And what the readings are saying, motherfuckers paying each other
but they
to
don't
leave me
understand.
alone.
They're a tool of the enemy. They don't even understand the enemy is using them against you.
Yeah.
I didn't understand I was used against my mother because my mother was a woman of faith, not just that she was uh, into Jesus. She was a woman who's had more moral,
Mm-hmm.
ethics, integrity. You
Right.
know that which I say God knows the heart. You know, ah, this deception has been a great deception.
Such a great deception. It's so sad. Because I'm in New
Right.
York and I see all the different cultures, you know, thriving and shit. And here we are. Even the ones that's coming from Jamaica and stuff, they in here, then you got some that's working, or the ones that got money
Mm-hmm.
making it, you see them here. But as far as the black Americans, or whatever you want to call us, it's really bad. And then they definitely trying to get rid of the black woman because the
That's the
women
power,
here,
man.
the women
That's the
here
power.
want to carry
You are the
themselves.
power. You are the resurrection.
You got
This culture is going to, if this black culture is going to stand up, the black woman must tell her man to rise. When the
no.
black woman starts telling her man
It
to
says
rise,
the man will rise no higher than the woman. So it's like the man has to put her back on the throne. Because remember, we're living in a patriarchal society, and the men are now endangered species because they have converted to women, and they're hating the black woman. Even the black woman who are with who have went to other women are now causing problems for the single black woman. So how can the women get together when majority of them are trying to be like men because of what society have done to them, and vice versa? You know,
a hard little war between
these men,
folks to help each other.
they can get quicker help being LGQBQASETF, all that shit, quicker than the single,
Oh yeah. But
what you call that,
remember now,
heterosexual woman or man.
remember welfare was given to those old Appalachians and Dust Bowl white folks, and the husband was staying in the house with them. But when it came to the black woman and the black man,
They didn't want to keep the family together.
yeah, you had the house.
But how are they living here in New York? They got these Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and all these jokers. They all on public assistance. You cannot live in New York without it unless you are highly into your job with good credit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So even it's like even the ones in the shelter working, honey, I can't even see them having their own shit without having some type of public assistance or something. I don't know how they're doing it.
that's one of the most expensive cities in the country, right?
Yeah, it's more old folks in here, like a nursing home, and young folk. You got, I mean, all ages, of course,
Yeah.
but it's sad. Like this is their resting place. I've been gone. I done been in and out of this shelter, and the same ones here, the same like old one. They done got with a lot of old ones. What are they doing with these folks, honey? I be worried about. I be worried about either they putting them in mental health or like the young ones. I think they sending targets like sex trafficking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? To come anything to throw them off from getting proper housing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they quick to go to try to get disability and stuff. It's like that's the first thing my caseworker is trying to get me to do. Just go on disability. Just go on disability. I'm fighting for my mental health, yo, my sanity.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's all we have.
When I got on disability, I believe I gave up all my rights. I believe that father was able to get like one of those what do you call those attorneys, power of attorney people. So, yeah. I'm like wondering if my family did all this because I was left an inheritance. I'm hearing stuff like that in the reading making sense, and the only one I could think about was my uncle. I can't really think of who could have left me some money other than my stepfather. My godfather was a white rich man, and I know my dad had connects with him, but I would have never thought he left me anything, and I think he did. I don't know. It's a reason to this madness that my family done got themselves into.
Yeah. Shabbat, let me
PPP
call and see what
loans.
my ride. Let me
Yeah,
call and see what my ride is. I'm gonna call you right back.
yeah. Go ahead, baby.
All right, because it's late. I'm supposed to be at work at 7.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll talk
All
later.
right, I'll
All
call
right.
you right back.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Be safe.
And that's why the Queen of Swords is always arguing with people. Her words will pierce your heart and have her living rent free in your mind. God damn. Now, like I said before, inside of every woman is two queens. All of us are the queen of water, but then there's also a second queen that rules us. And for me, it's the queen of air. Yeah, I stay in trouble for this man. Can't help it. I'm the queen of swords. What she be on, y'all? Point made. That's the energy this queen brings. Point made. On a higher polarity, she's the one you go to because she.
All right, I think she did all that. I'm at the calmest phase of my life. I ain't tripping about nothing. I heard God when He said, "Be quiet. I got you." So, girl, get up. It's Thursday. Inspired by Psalms 34:18. You may be tired, overwhelmed, and even questioning everything right now, but God sees you. He sees the late nights, the silent tears, the strength you've had to find when you felt like giving up. The same God who carried the stars know your name, your story, and your heart. You're not too much. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. He's turning your pain into purpose and your waiting into a beautiful testimony. Today, choose to keep going. Choose to trust. Choose to believe. Better days are coming, and you're being prepared for more than you can ever imagine. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they was right outside on the sign. I couldn't see it.
Oh, you on your way to work?
Yeah, I'm on the bus now.
Okay.
What? So you're at the shelter now?
Yeah.
No, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. Call you back tonight.
Yeah, you call me anytime, bro.
9?
You can call me
Or 9?
anytime. Anytime.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stay in touch with the. If I'm talking about traveling, I have to try to see if I can get something in the New York area, and if you can get that apartment, I can you can be my landlord, and you know how they do it. Charge $50,000 for rent, and you get that rent money, and I get my, so we both help each other.
Yeah. We talk. Let me. I'm trying to see if they're gonna make me a believer out of here, honey, because I don't be believing these jokers, honey. I don't be believing, but we're gonna see. We'll just leave it like God's in control and let him be God right now, and that's all we can do.
It's like, I do believe he helped those milk themselves. You got to look. My best memory system is when you then got me with his own well showing me that we could do it.
I'm about ready to want to come back home, but I got so much. It would be a I found a nice big suitcase today, so at least I feel good about that in case I was to ever leave. You know, for now, New York is where I want to work because of the money. You know, and if I get a chance, when I get back to work and stuff, to save money now that I done like basically cut my kids off. You know, um, sad thing to say, but I gave out all my money last time. You know what I'm saying, and they ain't even thinking about investing in me. I done cut most of them, deleted them off Facebook and stuff. But that's neither here or there. I just know I have learned from that last quarter, and now I'm stepping into a new quarter, and I'm gonna be moving a little bit more different, and I gotta concentrate on my retirement now, getting through there, because I don't want to have to be coming back here at 60, at 51, at 52. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
That's the only anxiety I got is, how I'm gonna. Cause I can see if I have my family. I won't even, I want to be somewhere where I can pass away, and they don't even be there. They lost that privilege, bro.
Like me too. You know.
They lost that privilege. Even the ones with my ex husband, they don't have anything to do with this, but I wouldn't want them to see. I want them to remember me how they see me, not in the cast. I don't want to give nobody that right because they wish death on me.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about how I'm going to rest. That's all. I want to get into hospice, bro. I want to get into hospice, before I pass. Taking care of hospice clients.
I was thinking about too. Dealing with them at the end of life journey.
Yeah, yeah, the end of life stage. I did a little, down there. I've seen a couple of die on my shift, you know, working out, especially in the nurse home, when we was in the nurse homes and stuff. And I think I was with, like, right at home in Lynchville when they sent me to somebody that was on hospice and passed away. So I've been thinking about that today. I get my certificate, go a little bit higher to get into hospice and retire like that, working, helping souls transition. Hmm. All right, Bo, you just keep me posted.
You keep praying and keeping guidance. You know, and let our ancestors direct our course. Because they sit up in the upper room with the Most High.
Yeah.
You know, I'll talk to you later.
All right, I love you, bro.
Love you, sis.
Okay. Let them go. Sometimes the greatest act of alignment is allowing what is no longer meant for you to leave. Let them go. You are no longer being asked to carry the weight of past wounds or old stories. Your energy is shifting towards growth, balance, and emotional peace. The Two of Pentacles reflects finding your footing again, choosing what truly aligns with your heart instead of trying to hold on to what creates confusion. As you release what no longer resonates, life begins to flow with ease, greater ease. The Two of Cups reminds you that what is truly meant for you will be feel mutual, peaceful, and safe. Whether in love, friendship, and partnership, the connections entering your life will meet your energy rather than drain it. Trust this season of release. What is meant for you will bring calm, not confusion. Keep choosing your growth over your past and allow alignment to bring the people and experiences that are ready to walk beside you. Let them go. Alignment reflects back growth, not past trauma. What is meant for you will feel calm, not confusing. There is someone coming in to match your love. They regret firing you and saying, believing you had an STD, hired a private investigator. People will never forget.
Tired of applying to jobs and never hearing back?
Oh,
Try
sure. Talk radio.
resume-now.com to change your resume from looking like this to this. Upload your resume to resume-now.com and
back Thursday to you guys. Let's get into this message. Of course, anything you need to know about your goals here, you can find it in the description box below. Make sure you guys are heading over to Ocean Investigates to check out the latest messages. Become a member on both channels if you like the content that I am dropping. I will be dropping messages periodically throughout that
Time
day.
is
So
7.
stay
I
tuned
want
for
to be out
that.
of
Make
here
sure you're
by
keeping that notification bell
8.
on. Let's go ahead and get into this message here. I am going to clear the energy and get right to it, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is early into morning. Show your goals some love. All right. So they regret firing you and saying / believing you had an STD or an STI. Somebody hired a private eye. People will never forget your name. They should have never did what they did to you, but people will never forget this man or this woman's name. They played with fire, and it looks like people are actually out here getting burned on top of trying to say that you were out here burning folks. Let's get down to this nitty gritty, y'all.
Anybody got time for that, honey?
From the energy myself, the collective, my core,
anybody got time for that?
Eye and throat chakra, anything that is not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic, projections onto Ida Collective for this reading. I ask that you return this energy back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken. So it shall be done. Ashe.
I love how she opens up.
Let's go ahead and get into this message, y'all.
She has helped me so much on my mental. She gave me faith.
I am running behind.
Pure
I was
truth.
over there with YouTube.
#1 reader on YouTube.
So I didn't have a chance to put the line up and adjust my.
And she's right there in Jonesboro collecting all that energy from my family.
My chat.
They better not touch her.
At Ocean Talk Radio. So let's go ahead and talk about it, you guys. Welcome back to the channel, and I love each and every one of y'all. So somebody wants to reconcile. There's something going on with this defamation of character claim here. Someone is feeling like ish. Someone is feeling like
All right, I got enough of it already. So there's other ones on here. I've been posting a lot. I'm tired. All right. Jeremiah 30. Restoration of Israel. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Write in the book all the words I have spoken to you. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will bring my people Israel and Judah back from captivity and restore them to the land I gave their ancestors to possess, says the Lord. These are the words the Lord spoke concerning Israel and Judah. This is what the Lord says. Cries of fear are heard through Terrell. Terrell know not peace. Ask and see, can a man bear children? They're trying to do it. Like they're doing it. Then why do I see every strong man with his hands on his stomach like a woman in labor, every face turned deadly pale? How awful that day will be! No other will be like it. It will be a time of trouble for Jacob, but he will be saved out of it. And that day declares the Lord Almighty, I will break the yoke off their neck and will tear off their bonds. No longer will foreigners enslave them. Instead, they will serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will rise up for them. Do not be afraid. Jacob, my servant, do not be dismayed. Israel declares the Lord, I will surely save you out of a distant place. Your descendants from the land of their exile, Jacob will again have peace and security, and no one will make him afraid. And I am with you and will save you, declares the Lord. Though I completely destroy all the nations among which I scatter you, I will not completely destroy you. I will discipline you, but only in due measure. I will not let you go entirely unpunished. This is what the Lord says. Your wound is incurable, your injury beyond healing. There is no one to plead your cause, no remedy for your sore, no healing for you. All your allies have forgotten you. They care nothing for you. I have struck you as an enemy would and punished you as would the cruel. Because your guilt is so great and your sins so many, why do you cry out over your wound, your pain that has no cure? Because of your great guilt and many sins, I have done these things to you. But all who devour you will be devoured. All your enemies will go into exile. Those who plunder you will be plundered. All those who make spoil of you, I will despoil. But I will restore you to health and heal your wounds, declared the Lord, because you are called an outcast, Zion for whom no one cares. This is what the Lord says, I will restore the fortunes of Jacob's tents and have compassion on his dwellings. The city will be rebuilt on her ruins, and the palace will stand in its proper place. From them will come songs of thanksgiving and the sound of rejoicing. I will add to their numbers and they will not be decreased. I will bring them honor and they will not be disdained. The children will be as in the days of old, and their community will be established before me. I will punish all who oppress them. Their leaders will be one of their own. Their ruler will rise from amongst them. I will bring him near and he will come close to me. For who is he who will devote himself to be close to me, declares the Lord? So you will be my people and I will be your God. See, the storm of the Lord will burst out in wrath, a driving wind whirl swirling down on the heads of the wicked. And the fierce anger of the Lord will not turn back until he fully accomplishes the purposes of his heart. In days to come, you will understand this. Mark my words. Ashe. Successful Samuel prayer for today. Amen. July 30th, 2026. Dear Lord, thank you for your faithfully carrying me through another day, through every day of this month. Your hand has preserved me and brought me safely to this moment. You see the parts of me that are tired, the places that still ache, and the areas I've learned to live with instead of bringing to you. I don't want to carry this quietly anymore. I bring my body, my mind, and my heart back into your care. Touch what has been strained, restore what has been worn down, heal what I don't even have words for. So Jeremiah 30:17, for I will restore health to you and heal you of your wounds, declares the Lord. Bring healing into every part of my life that needs your touch. Strengthen what has grown weak and restore what has quietly been worn down. Let no reoccurring sickness, no hidden affliction, and no silent burden be the final say over my life. Breathe new life into my body, my mind, and my spirit. Restore my family where life has left us weary. Break every cycle that has kept us bound and replace our heaviness with renewed strength and lasting peace. I place my health, my strength, and my future into your hands, trusting that the God who heals is also the God who preserves. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Alright, sorry, this is me. Alright. Okay. Do I need my glasses? We have come to Thursday, July 30th, the day of tangible presence. The Empress Tarot card, meaning love changes everything. I have not found any love. Nothing's changed. I am in my priestess energy today. Patience is a virtue. The herb for today is birch. The Seven of Cups. So many choices, so little time. Card for today is the Nine of Wands. Battle hardened. Take responsibility. Completion of life's task. The Empress. Congratulations. You're expecting. The Empress is an announcement for a new birth in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean a new baby. It could be the birth of a new ideal or opportunity. The Empress card is an icon for new creation. She indicates we are in line to receive the fruits of our labor. The Empress also represents motherhood and feminine influence. She reminds us to nurture and protect that which is helpless or in need of nurturing or support. This could be as simple as giving your child a gesture of comfort or as grand as becoming an activist for global preservation. So the Empress says there is a season for all things. A reminder that promise and bounty is available to you even when everything appears bleak and barren. Nurture yourself. Nurture yourself and others by giving thanks for blessings. Expect renewal and love to bloom in your life. Ashe? Then start this reading off with the Knight of Cups. You have substance, skill, and savvy. This puts you in a position to implement your ideas and forge your dreams into reality. You are inspired to take charge of your life. You have integrity and clear ideals about right and wrong. You live by high standards and feel others should too. Perfectionism and intense attention to detail is both hindering and helpful sometimes. So the Knight of Cups says your armor is gleaming because you have polished it to perfection. This armor symbolizes your skill, wisdom, and vision. You have every reason and resource to charge ahead with your dreams. Moving into the unknown does not intimidate you. Your innate sense of right and wrong is as accurate as a compass. So the Knight of Cups, getting caught up in emotions. The Empress is love changes everything. The Ace of Wands says thinking out of the box. This is the time to take positive action and go where no man or woman has gone before. Explore new territories, take initiative, be fearless, reach out to obtain your goals. Life is full of unknowns, but don't have to hold you back from striving to achieve more. So the Ace of Wands says a journey of 1,000 experiences starts with one step forward. Take that first step into a brave new world. Consider unconventional methods for reaching your goals. Be inspired, get creative, take hold of your life, and awaken to new ideas. So the Page of Swords has come about. The University of Life. The Page of Swords delivers good news. You or someone you know has received information that will clarify goals and direction. You have a fantastic vantage point in life right now. You're in a perfect position to make the right choices and serve others in positive ways. So the Page of Swords says, open your sail and prepare for the wind of change to move you in a new, promising direction. Keep your mind open and your schedule clear because new people and adventures are entering your life. Keep a sense of playfulness as you communicate with others. Maintain an attitude of gratitude and service. Be ready for inspiration and thought provoking ideas. So the priestess has appeared. Patience is a virtue. Deja vu, intuition, hunches, oh my. The high priestess rules the realm of psychic perception. When she shows up in your reading, it's time to tune into intuition and imagination. The high priestess challenges us to solve problems unconventionally through our sixth sense. The high priestess also encourages us to feel our emotions more fully. She asks us to open the floodgates of perception and gain new otherworldly perspectives. So the high priestess says, let go. Put your inner control freak to rest. Sometimes the best action is inaction. Remember, life is a perfect mystery and it is unfolding in perfect ways. As babies were born with super keen powers of perception, trust in these powers. They are still with you. So the Three of Wands comes. A bold onset is half the battle. Although you are prepared to go to bat for the team, you are unable to do so. You have to delegate the action to others. Your value is in negotiating and giving instructions to your community. It's hard to stay behind while others fight the good fight on your behalf. However, your presence is needed more on the home front. So the Three of Wands says maybe you are sending your children off to college, perhaps loved ones are going off to the military. There is something precious in your life that is leaving for parts unknown. This doesn't mean goodbye forever. You can find ways to oversee, contribute, and add value. So the Ten of Pentacles says the calm after the storm. You are living the ideal life, really? Health, okay. Wealth, and a loving family provide you great joy and satisfaction. You have achieved much over time, and you are now able to enjoy it. You've finally obtained your goals. Mm. Continue to seek wisdom and maintain balance. Homeostasis is an ongoing effort. So the Ten of Pentacles says there is no perfect family, but you have a chance to attain a close fast mile with your home life. After grinding out your goals, you have achieved a healthy balance between home, family, and monetary stability. Spend quality time with your elders and those you respect. They offer golden advice. Spend time with children and make precious memories with them. Hmm. Mm. The Seven of Cups. So many choices, so little time. The Seven of Cups represents limitless possibilities and potentials. You are surrounded by opportunity. You just have to reach out and grab it. You are the master of your destiny, and you have the power to make the right choices for your best interests. You have many projects in the air right now. You have a lot on your mind, and sometimes it is hard to focus. So the Seven of Cups says, close your eyes and envision all the resources you need. You have the power to summon amazing gifts and opportunities. You have the chance to hone your multitasking and management skills. Don't become overwhelmed by your thoughts or too distracted by the bustle of the world. Well, the Nine of Wands, battle hardened. My, how the scenery has changed. You may have started from humble beginnings, but you're far away from those roots now. Even so, you've kept your values and vision. Standing up for your dreams and beliefs has been trying. You've had to duke it out, defend yourself, and lick your wounds. Battle worn as you might be, take heart. You have the support you need to see your vision through. So the Nine of Wands says anything worthwhile is worth fighting for. You may need to call in reinforcements to accomplish your goals. The path you take will catapult you in a completely different direction than you expected. Be proud of the progress you've made so far. Count your war wounds as badges of courage. Seven of Cups. So many choices, so little times. The Nine of Wands. Battle hardened. The Fool. Keep the faith. Trust your instincts. You're packed, perky, and psyche to jettison off into a new adventure. You feel the power of pure potential all around you. The Fool indicates you are compelled to take that first fearless step into a new direction. This card is all about limitless opportunity. The Fool personality is void of all structure, rules, or reason. He is without plan, strategy, or knowledge of destination. The Fool comes frolicking into your readings as a sign of birthing new ideas to pounce upon from a place of excitement and innocent expectations. The Fool beckons you to become like a child, be a clean slate, seek out new vistas without preconceived notions or habitual predetermined thinking. So the Fool says, ignore the criticisms of your peers. People may think you're nuts, but at least you're going for the gusto. Ditch your hangups and try a walk on the unconventional side of life. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pack only what you need in life: love, faith, wonder, and blaze a new trail. The Knight of Coins. Pentacles. They're trees that don't bend in the wind won't last the storm. Every inch of you wants to push forward, spring into action, and take charge. Nevertheless, you have the sense this isn't the best idea. Listen to your intuition. A fact finding mission needs to be launched before moving ahead. So, the Knight of Pentacles says you are on the precipice of a great quest. You're prepared and qualified to take the challenge. Starting this venture will lead you to new perception and material gains. There's only one catch. You're going to have to be absolutely positive you have all the information before pursuing your adventure. Do research, be thoughtful, and protect your assets before taking the first step. Why? Because the devil, your own worst enemy. Negative influences are prohibiting you from living a full, free, happy life. It could be a slight irritation working on your nerves, the kind that grows when left unchecked. It could be a major burden like addiction. Anger, hate, or bitterness are at the forefront of your emotions. The devil is anything that takes control and puts you into emotional bondage, abuse, imbalance, and struggles with your animal nature are all issues the devil stirs up in a reading. When this card appears, your prime question and answer is about control. Are you in control, or is adversity controlling you? So the devil says in this day and age it's easy to be distracted away from morals, values, and faith. The moment you move away from virtue, you become a victim. Being lost is nothing more than letting outside influences have control over you. Choose your power, don't let it choose you. Why? Because the Hierophant is here. The word Hierophant means holy in ancient Greek. The Hierophant is a priest, counselor, teacher, or holy person who serves as a go-between for mankind and God's spirit. Consequently, this card deals with religious and spiritual themes. The Hierophant is revealed when we need to protect our faith, seek spiritual guidance, or rededicate ourselves to some form of religious worship. This card also stands for tradition, ceremony, and spiritual law. In its simplest translation, the Hierophant is a sign of spiritual blessings. So the Hierophant said, as a liaison between man and God, I have specialized skills in communicating common ideals in spiritual ways. Seek guidance using your beliefs and faith. Often belief in the spiritual world is a catalyst for moving mountains in the physical world. The Queen of Swords, saying it how it is. This card suggests you are comfortable with the choices you make. You are at ease in your own skin and happy with what life brings your way. Nonetheless, you are beckoning for more in your life. You feel you can be a better influence or contribute more to others. You have dreams and ideas you want to send out to the world. So the Queen of Swords says that being in a position of authority has its advantages. You have the chance to make a powerful impact on your family and or community. Don't be blinded by your own power. Soften your edges a little. You are worthy of respect. You don't have to demand it. The Four of Wands. Weddings, family reunions, graduations, oh my. Be prepared for jolly good times ahead. It's time to celebrate life, love, and the presence of happiness. Passion and energy are reignited within the home and the bedroom. Signs indicate springtime, which is a time of conception and fertility. So the fourth one says hope springs eternal. Spring is in the air, and when it comes, an explosion of creativity and concept. Stop and smell the roses, engage in social activities, and savor time with family. If you're more comfortable as a wallflower, peel yourself off the bench and break out of shyness. Be careful not to overcompensate or overindulge in your festivities. This is an easy breezy time in life. Enjoy every moment. So, the Knight of Wands. Get out the fire extinguishers because you are smoking. The lightning bolt of inspiration has struck and you feel electrified by new opportunities. You've got a radiant ideal you're ready to launch into action. Travel is a key factor in manifesting your dreams. You are on a quest. Your mission will allow you to explore creative realms within your heart and in your environment. This card implies there is nothing holding you back from your desires. So the Knight of Wands says you're so ready for fast forward action that everything in your life feels at a standstill. Resist the urge to forge blindly ahead. It's wonderful. You are so on fire with passion and excitement. However, pay attention to common sense and practicalities. Creativity is most powerful when it's employed with forethought and maturity. The Tower. You've been blindsided. A sudden shock of your system has rocked your world and left you reeling. To add insult to injury, the signs were there. You just chose not to see them. Your focus was on building something bigger and better. There's nothing wrong with wanting more and focusing your efforts to get it. However, the tower hints that your focus was misinformed and obsessive, and you let other ideas or areas of your life suffer from neglect. The upheaval you're experiencing is the universe's way of reestablishing a healthy balance. Use this to adjust your focus and pay attention to areas in your life you've ignored. So the tower says don't obsess or build on an illusion. If you do, don't be surprised when your fantasies come crashing down around you. Be smart, think things through, build on a practical plan that is time tested and based on integrity. The Nine of Cups. You are sitting pretty. This card is often referred to as the wish card. Dreams and goals have been realized. You are satisfied with your relationships, health, and wealth are stabilized. You enjoy a sense of security and contentment. So the Nine of Cups says having a winning attitude is half the trick in winning in life. The other half is maintaining your emotional and physical health. You are in a prime position to succeed in all areas of your life. You have a beautiful network of loved ones who support and admire you. You exude confidence and charisma. Be mindful to share yourself and your resources. Don't staunch the flow of good luck by restricting your generosity. I won't. The Knight of Swords. A sharp thought has pierced your mind, and you feel you must act on it. In fact, you are compelled and driven by this idea. Nothing distracts you from running with the picture you have in your head. Your determination is admirable, but it blinds you to everything else. People question you, but you turn a blind eye to their suggestions to take things slowly or differently. So the Knight of Swords says you want to take full charge of your life and stoke the fires of your dreams. The trouble is, other people in your life aren't sure this is the best path for you. Your zest is admirable, but take a hard look at reality too. Battles are won with a combination of passion and a clear mission. Make sure you have both on your side before charging ahead. The Six of Wands. You won the gold, but it wasn't easy. You had to persuade a lot of people and jump through a lot of hoops to get to win. The biggest accomplishment through all this was treating your continuancies with honesty and respect. Most people know a good leader when they witness one, and your true colors showed beautifully. You are going places and you want to be sure your peers go with you. Enjoy your victory and keep your altruistic ideas intact as you move forward. So the Six of Wands says, don't let success go to your head. You probably won't because you'll remember all the hurdles and hard work it took to put you on top. Nevertheless, the voice of the people can sway you from taking the high road. Be honorable and listen to your inner guidance. Be true to yourself and your cause. The moon. There's a reason the term lunacy is derived from lunar. The moon indicates confusion and being swayed by outside influences when you should be doing what you know is right in your heart. And thankfully, the moon indicates you have a keen intuitive sense. It also indicates you have the wherewithal to do some honest soul searching. Dive deep into your emotional waters to establish insights and emotional stability. Don't be confused by what the world is doing. Instead, follow your instincts and make your dreams come true. The time to make that happen is now. So the moon says, believe in yourself and your dreams. Disappointment is only as debilitating as you make it. Dreams really do come true, but it takes conviction, self honesty, and persistence. Be true to yourself, follow your instincts, and make your unique mark on this world. Why? Because the Five of Cups is here. Healing, lost. You have lost in love and it has caused emotional trauma. You are at a crossroads and are unsure how to proceed. Sometimes it feels as though you cannot go on. You may feel as isolated, like an outcast, or that no one understands you. You must recognize that not all hope is lost. There are people in your life who love you and believe in you. You can turn things around. You just need to look up and recognize potential. So the Bible Cup says everybody experiences failure and setbacks. You are not alone in dealing with mistakes. You don't have to walk through life alone, but the only one who can deal with your burdens is you. Don't become overwhelmed with negativity. Look around you. There is so much life has to offer. You are supported in ways you can't see. So the Ten of Cups is here. You are living the dream. Healthy relationships with friends and family, especially children, are a source of wonder and joy. Ten of Cups, happily ever after. Creativity is precious to you and you have interest in artful pursuits. You place high value on your health and are taking better care of yourself. You are inspired to move in positive directions and you feel supported. So the Ten of Cups says somewhere over the rainbow you have found your pot of gold. Dreams of financial familiar and true love fulfillment are within your grasp. Reach the beautiful bounty shimmering in your life. Keep your heart open and enjoy emotional clarity. Incorporate more play and creativity in your life to sustain joy. Why? Because the death card is here. All things must come to pass. The idea of death can be a scary thing, and seeing it in its spread can be dubious at best. And although it sometimes indicates physical death, a more likely interpretation deals with the end of a particular phase in life. Change, metamorphosis, and transitions are the watchwords for the death card. This card is and also illustrates the importance of dying to our sinful nature. It encourages setting aside corporal fixation like greed, lust, and addiction in order to live free. At its simplest, the death card indicates a swift change in life that forces a loss to make room for gain. The biggest lesson death offers is to take nothing for granted. So the death card says change is inevitable. You can either rail against the ideal of death and endings, or you can move with these transitions. The stance you take can make all the difference between peace and conflict in your life. You make the choice. The magician, the power of commitment. You're in a perfect position to work magic in your life. Maybe you've been waiting for more details to make a decision. The magician indicates those details coming to light, and you are free to move forward. Feel the power of making choices that honor who you are. The magician card is a sign that have all that you have all the right stuff. Time, resources, and direction are all aligned for optimal outcomes in your life. The Magician is a powerful card that represents an initiation into a new direction of life. Above all else, the Magician wants you to recognize your full potential, conjure your own magic, and step into your personal power. So the magician says you got the power. You may not know it, or maybe you lack confidence, but your potential for greatness ripples just under the surface. Take an inventory of your emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual tools. Tally up the good and bad. Put everything together and create something amazing. The Ace of Wands, thinking out of the box. I think I read that already. Yes. The Seven of Cups, so many choices, so little time. The Nine of Wands, battle hardened. The Ace of Cups, in your heart of hearts. You have been given a chance to start over. This new beginning offers real promise. You are feeling hopeful about news you received, and you can expect great things in your future. You experience tremendous relief because an emotional issue has been resolved. Rely on your intuition and spiritual guidance for continued revelation. So, the Ace of Cups says your cup is definitely half full. Optimism is at an all time high because hope and healing are at hand. You are inspired to help others and receive life affirming gifts from the universe. Your cup runs over. Enjoy this delightful time of peace and beauty in your life because the Empress love changes everything. I don't know where I get that from. Love is truth, spirit, devotion. No, that's love changes everything. I don't know where I get that. The Queen of Wands, the spark of life. You take great pride in your social standing. How friends and family perceive you as important. Luckily, most of your social networks you see as bright, intelligent, and perceptive. Your connection with others through service and support makes you thrive. Strength, honor, and integrity are the tenets by which you live your life. You have a positive outlook on life. This is due to your creative spirit and a keen reliance upon intuition. You're like a magnet for great things. Your strong expectation attracts wonderful things to you. So the Queen of Wands says you are in a positive position to support your loved ones and bring about hope in your community. Be firm yet loving as you guide others. Use your intuition in social settings. Many people look to your leadership. You have the ability to change lives for the better. Be aware of your strong influences and keep a loving heart. I'm trying. The Six of Cups, simple human kindness. You want to recapture better times of the past. Nostalgia consumes you, and you desire to return to the good old days. A need for simplicity in country life may be calling to you. New love relationships and friendships are on the horizons. You seek the beauty in simple pleasures. Children and causes that support child development are very important. You're considering volunteer work or contributing to a nonprofit organization. You are a sweet influence in your community. So the Six of Cups says it's been said you can never go home again. In a sense, this is true, but you can take the treasure of the past and savor them in the present. Sharing memories with friends and family can recapture better days. Taking an active, positive role in the community is a way to honor old fashioned values. Relishing the company of children is a reminder of youthful joy. Giving and sharing beauty with the world opens your heart so beauty can flow back to you. The priestess, patience is a virtue. The Five of Wands, discretion is the better part of valor. You have strong beliefs and a powerful desire to defend your opinions. You're encountering resistance and not getting the support you expected. Disagreements, misunderstandings, and standoffs are likely. Ironically, your peers share similar ideas. At the very least, there is common ground you share with the group. Take a different tack in presenting your ideas, find commonalities, and approach your tribe with intent to unify rather than divide. So the 501 says, can you imagine a world of censorship, prohibition, and restriction? That's exactly what's happening when you deny others the chance to express their own ideas and opinions. Communicate, cooperate, negotiation, these are keywords when working with the group. Think outside the box, or else you're going to get boxed in a tight spot. Somebody's doing that. The Ace of Wands, thinking out of the box. The Seven of Cups, so many choices, so little time. The Nine of Wands, battle hardened. The Eight of Pentacles, struggle now, enjoy later. The Eight of Pentacles is about learning new skills, honing your craft, and hammering out details of your life. It's likely you are already good at what you do, but you have a chance to be even better. Go back to school to improve your trade. Also consider directing your craft to help your community. So the Eight of Pentacles says, don't be afraid to hone your skills and branch out. Take your creations out into the world and see what happens. This implies risk because you love what you do and might feel fear about the opinions of others. Remember, you are a gift to the world. If you don't share yourself, then you can't be a blessing to others. And that's the end of that. So now we go with the energies of today. Okay. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about time you get used to the things working out for you. You are no longer negotiating your worth and what you know you're destined to receive. It's only a matter of time before things really pop off for you. This season is about leveling up, elevation, and motivation. These manifestations and lifestyle shifts change is going to fuel your fire. These manifestations coming in aren't just a sign that you can chill, it's a sign that the universe. Right. Okay, so there's another card of the day by Tarot India. And her card of the day is the Death card. Today may bring unexpected endings or major changes in your health, finances, career, or relationships. What is leaving your life is completed its purpose. Don't fear the change, accept it with faith, knowing that this transformation is a part of your karmic journey. Some old karmas are being cleared, making space for a beautiful new beginning. Every ending carries the seed of new beginnings. Trust divine timing, surrender to the process, and remember that after every storm, a new sunrise awaits. Affirmation: I trust divine timing. I release the old with faith and welcome new beginnings with courage, hope, and gratitude. So the death card today may bring or don't worry about accept the fate, knowing that this transformation is part. Okay, and all right, I already read that. Okay, so do all the reading. Mm. My card for today is the Nine of Wands, Battle Hardened, Thursday, July 30th, the day of the tangible presence. Empress card energy as well. Love changes everything. I need to rest and assess how I arrived at this place and time. Perseverance, resilience, uh, declaration, introspection, dispute. Rest and assess before moving forward. This is the time to pause in any long term projects to assess your progress. Running on residual energy after a long stretch of stressful activities will leave you experiencing burnout if you do not stop and reflect and reconsider the next steps. There may be a shadow of low self esteem pushing you to extremes of having to prove your worth. So, the reflection question is, can you think of a moment you regret walking away from an argument? Have you ever felt that others are picking a fight with you for no reason? Yes, I brought my stuff from storage, and the Joker's gonna tell me I come bring no more stuff in here. And they showed out them doggone witches downstairs. She off now. It ain't nothing but the guys. The guys wouldn't put me through all that drama. But I stood up for myself and they sat their asses down and let me alone. I brought my stuff upstairs so I can be able to bring it to the Bronx when I get enough energy. So the Nine of Wands, battle hardened. Wild cherry is the herb for the Nine of Wands. Radiant power, humble spirit. Sweeten work with play. Satisfaction flourishes when you stay the course. A llama's altar, honoring the first harvest, is displayed on a mantle. Yarrow, lavender, sage, and mint hang above the fire. Water boils on the wood stove. Branches of wild cherry lie on the crafting table with a mortar and pestle, rose hips, honey jars, spoons, and ladle. The fruits of creative passion feed the spirit. Perseverance and determination cultivate courage. Approach your responsibilities with excitement and energy. Lamas celebrate many months of dedication to the land. Your efforts have paid off. The fruits of your labor have come to bear. It is time to make magic with your hard won harvest. While cherry lends itself to many delightful potions and remedies, invite playfulness into your work. Express personal power through creativity. Let your spirit glow like the bright red berries that shine in a thick hedge. You have the strength and stamina to meet life's demands with confidence. So, wild cherry, make a wild cherry syrup from a home apothecary. Add it to warm cider and toast to your power. Play with cherry blossom. Craft a flower elixir for strength and stamina. Craft a wild cherry jelly in the heat of summer and let it satisfy your taste buds during winter. So the 9 and 10 of Wands. The 9 or 10 of Wands often turns up when we're exhausted from carrying the weight of the world. Both cards suggest that we need to find a space where we can put everything down to recover before the fiery energy of all the wands that we are carrying on our back burns us out entirely. The 9 of Wands. Fortification, standing your ground, healing, recovery, restrictions, limits, boundaries, determination. This card makes its appearance whenever we are overwhelmed and feeling trapped by our circumstances. Sometimes the problems are a result of our own mistakes or flaws. The fiery nature of the nine of of the suit of the wands tells us to have courage in the face of adversity. Restrictions occur for a reason. Sometimes we may have the desire to go full steam ahead in our environment where this is not possible. Instead of expending your valuable creative energy and becoming frustrated, it would be better to redirect the creativity that dwells within you to make the most of the situation, either by strategizing or making an assessment. So the 9 of Wands, perseverance and patience, determination. The warrior holds firmly on to the 9 wands as though for strength and support. Despite his wary demeanor, he makes a valiant, valiant stand in readiness to protect and defend the 8 wands standing behind him. The moody sky suggests unsettled conditions. The 9 of Wands represents perseverance and persistence, and despite the weariness of effort and the journey so far, it suggests it's time to dig down deep and keep pressing on. You can rise to meet the challenges despite stressful conditions. So now is the moment to gather all your reserves for one final push towards the finish line. The 8 wands behind the wary warrior demonstrates the accumulation of his effort to date and the battles that have been endured to reach this point. In similar fashions, it can show your preparedness to muster up the strength to see something through despite any trying conditions. The 9 of Wands represents having strength and determination in challenging circumstances. So now is not the moment to give up and throw in the towel. Reverse or challenging aspects, obstacles prevent progress. Despite best efforts, challenges can feel relentless and are starting to gain ground to get the upper hand. A sense of world weariness may be developing in the face of what feels like an endless struggle or thankless task, and you may be questioning your motives. Challenging aspects may suggest thwart efforts. The 9 of Wands. My, how the scenery has changed. You may have started from humble beginnings, but you're far away from those roots now. Even so, you've kept your values and vision. Standing up for your dreams and beliefs has been trying. You've had to duke it out, defend yourself, and lick your wounds. Battle wound Battle worn as you might be, take heart. You have the support you need to see your vision through. So the 9 of Wands says anything worthwhile is worth fighting for. You may need to call in reinforcements to accomplish your goals. The path you take will catapult you in a completely different direction than you expected. Be proud of the progress you've made so far. Count your war wounds as badges of courage. Today's herb is the birch. Seven of Cups. So many choices, so little time. The day of tangible presence. Empress. Love changes everything. Take responsibility. Completion of life's task. I have so many choices, it's easier to leave them in my imagination. Imagination, daydreams, fantasy choices, gathering, visualize. Possibilities are plentiful, yet implementing one may be challenging. While you can see the range of your choices at the moment, you may either have a few too many options or difficulty choosing one. You may be retreating to the safety of fantasy as opposed to actively following your passion or pursuing your dreams. We can't be incorrect if we don't choose. So, reflection questions. Can you name the most difficult choice you've ever made? What was the easiest choice you had to make? The most difficult choice was calling my ex husband to come get my three children. That was more difficult than the first time with having to leave my seven children to go to South Carolina. But I was hopeful then. I was hopeful then because I was going with my dad and I was going to prepare a place to bring them there, and that didn't work either. Imagine the possibilities. Choose one option out of many. Open your heart to wisdom from soul. Toast to a fresh start. Birch leaves cover a book of ancient tree knowledge on a rustic countertop. Fresh ogham stabs carved from fallen twigs are scattered about. A bottle of freshly tapped birch water sits nearby. Several glasses line the windowsill. The tall white trees can be seen through the window. Folklore, symbolism, and myth nourish intuition. There are countless forms of divination tools. Birch ogham stabs are just one. Birch grows multiple stems from one trunk, and water extracted from the tree rids the body of toxins. When you hear a call to explore the depths, you may have several paths to pursue. Look for the common root in your many desires and clear out unhealthy illusions. Use divination to consider the path you will take next. Take into the wisdom deep within your heart to divine messages. Your soul will give you directions. Make a clean choice and toast your decision. Right.
And so who here? Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm like,
Huh?
what's going on?
That's what I want to know from you.
As far as
You blocking me?
that's old news. You can't be just calling me on that. This phone has never been blocked. Social media, yeah.
And why should you want to block a person? Your daddy.
Oh my.
Because I talked to who I talked to the other day, and he said he didn't have your number. JJ.
JJ don't have a working phone. I believe he's only contacting me off of Messenger, which everyone basically does.
Uh, I think it's I think it is on Messenger. But he said he had two phones last night when I talked to him. What I call it. Do you have any pictures of Tashaya's new baby? I don't even know what she had, a girl or boy.
So you couldn't get in contact with her for that?
No, I couldn't. That's why I'm talking to you.
Well, I don't talk to Tashaya, and I do have one picture, I believe, from when I went down there. I took a picture of that baby, but of course, the baby looks much different. That was when the baby was only a week old, not even that.
Okay. But they got the same dad. Hopefully, they got the same daddy, though, right?
Honey, I'm hoping my ex husband ain't been messing with my child. If you want me to get direct.
Who's your ex-husband? Oh, you talking about Fonzo?
Yeah, there's some shit that's been going on down there. And I know it's going on. I can see it going on.
You can't believe everything that you hear.
I got to believe that.
I know Fonzo longer than you know Fonzo, and I know exactly how Fonzo is.
I don't think you know his dark side.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you know the dark side.
Like I said, I know Fonzo longer than you and anybody else. I know Fonzo over 26 years.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that.
So, but sometimes you can hear what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So once you hear something, you can't unhear. But it's how we judge people.
Well, I can't really do nothing but stick to what comes to me because I don't have no numbers to approach nobody. I really don't have the energy to be arguing over the phone of things.
I know that's right.
So until things come into fruition, I'll just leave it like that. But other than that, yeah,
I know that's right. I don't have triple heart bypass surgery going on 4 years, and I don't even want to hear nothing about no drama. If you can't say something nice to somebody, don't say nothing at all. And that goes for all the out of all of my grandkids and great grand. Well, we can't even blame the great grand because they still young. But for the grandkids, Tashadia and
the rest of them, Nene I mean the whole clan of them, even Ming. You see what I'm saying? I hear him once in a while. He'll take me back and ask how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but out of the nine, maybe only two of them really keeps in contact with them. You know, and that's not on a regular basis. That's cool too, unless they want a few dollars from me. You hear what I'm saying? Hello?
I'm here.
Yeah, so how's work going?
I'm not working.
You not working?
Nope.
Oh, okay, that's good. So what you doing, taking a break?
Well, that's how caregiving goes, you know. You gotta wait for
Yeah.
clients.
Yeah. Well, all right, well, I see what number work is, so I keep in contact with you.
Yep.
All right, take care. We love you.
Okay. Bunch of shit. He the main character of my goddamn war story. Want to ask for a picture of my baby. I'm glad I just put that out. It could be my goddamn ex-husband, baby. Call me crazy, cause I sure want to be. I sure want to be, cause if I ever find out it is, ooh, I won't even be able to touch them. That'll be on them to deal with. Just like I have to deal with me having a son from my aunt's doggone ex-boyfriend. So, anyways, back to the birch. Write your heart's desire on fallen bark and set it down on a river. Use birch water to detoxify and cleanse both your health and in your magical practices. So invite new forms of divination into your practice. Hmm. Okay, these the 9 and 10. I'm on the 7 of Cups. Excuse me. 7 and 8 of Cups go together. These cards highlight the difficult process of decision making and the need to let go of the past and move on. The 7 of Cups offer an exciting but overwhelming set of options, while the 8 of Cups represent the reluctant but right decision to move on. Have the courage to step into something new, even if it is a time at times scary. The 7 of Cups, anxiety, panic, regret, oh my. Socialize, integrate, focus, oh my. Clearing choices, oh my. Whenever you become disquieted, our fears and anxieties conjure up an array of images in our minds. The more we focus on these thoughts, the more real they become. These illusions of imagination should be yours to conjure and wally under your direction. You should not allow them to rule you as the dreamer. Only you can determine the significance and import of your dreams. Only you can decide if a thing has positive or negative connotations for your life. When you see this card emerge, it means that you have choices to be made. Stop retreating into your comfort zone. Go out into the world, make the most of each day, and enjoy the small pleasures of life. The 7 of Cups. Options and choices pipe dreams. Like visions from a dreamscape, each of the 7 cups partially reveals a fascinating curiosity. You should need to step closer to see them fully. They float in the air, suggesting subconscious desires or tempting daydreams. The dark clouds in the background serve as a warning against clouded judgment. While the Seven of Cups can bring options and choices, it is also a card that warns of daydreams and unrealistic desires. The tempting choices on display have an illusionary nature, which adds a cautionary note of being sensible to avoid wishful thinking or building castles in the air. You may feel overwhelmed in a situation where multiple options seems to be available. Imaginations could color your thinking, and it would be easy to get carried away with the potential of possibilities. Whatever you may be faced with, ensure you take a practical and realistic approach and thoroughly research all the facts available before making your choice. So, reverse or challenging aspects may represent a clearer vision of for the future with the ability to cut through illusions. An alternative view considers a lack of choice and lost opportunity, though deterring, deterring. Some see the reverse card as an expansion of the upright meaning, and this may be the case if the upright Seven of Cups has a challenging aspect when followed by a less favorable card. So the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups represents limitless possibilities and potential. You are surrounded by opportunity. You just have to reach out and grab it. You are the master of your destiny and you have the power to make the right choices for your best interest. You have many projects in the air right now. You have a lot on your mind and sometimes it is hard to focus. So the Seven of Cups says close your eyes and envision all the resources you need. You have the power to summon amazing gifts and opportunities. You have the chance to hone your multitasking and management skills. Don't become overwhelmed by your thoughts or too distracted by the hustles of the world.
I'm the high priestess with the flow so tight. Houston trap, I'ma bring it to new heights. Egyptian vibes got that Middle Eastern spice. When I step on the scene, it's an I'm the high priestess with the flow so tight. Houston trap, I'ma bring it to new heights. Egyptian vibes got that Middle Eastern spice. When I step on the scene, it's an I'm the high priestess with the flow so tight. Houston trap, I'ma bring it to new heights. Egyptian vibes got that Middle Eastern spice. When I step on the scene, it's an I'm the high priestess with the flow so tight. Houston trap, I'ma bring it to new heights. Egyptian vibes got that Middle Eastern spice. When I step on the scene, it's an I'm the high priestess with the flow so tight. Houston trap, I'ma bring it to new heights. Egyptian vibes got that Middle Eastern spice. When I step on the scene, it's an I'm the high priest.
I am in my high priestess energy today. Patience is a virtue, day of tangible presence. Empress, love changes everything. Take responsibility, completion of life's task. The sage, I hold the secrets to the universal love, and if you find the key, you may join me in an eternal dance of joy. Secrets, understanding, wisdom, love, third eye, transcendence. Sit in stillness and reflect upon the continuity of ancient and infinite wisdom and love. You are beginning to see and understand the wisdom of love and transformation. You may not be given access to certain information at the moment because you are not ready to process it and will become overwhelmed. The shadow of feeling unlovable may block the wisdom and joy that surround us. So reflection questions, how do secrets make you feel? What is your personal boundary with gossip and information sharing? Mugwort is the herb for the high priestess. Follow the fragrance of mystery awakens ancient memory, divine messages in dreams and visions. An unfurnished mugwort dream pillow of stars and moons lies on a blue silk cloth, the thread still attached to the needle loops around curled leaves. A small scroll tied with satin ribbon is tucked inside. Three rows hip split open, revealing their seed. Near vials of copal and storax resin. A moon phase pendant is draped across the table. The mystery summons the awakened one. Answer the call. Known for its aromatic leaves, mugwort enhances dreams and strengthens intuition. Just as the bitter taste of the tea is hard to swallow, what is revealed may be unpleasant. Healing is sure to come once your visions are acknowledged. The silver leaves of mugwort easily hide the plant from all but the best foragers. This is a secret between you and the dream time you need not share. To follow the fragrance of mystery, seek your native mugwort in the wild. Make a dream pillow with mugwort tucked inside to invite lucid dreaming. Burn mugwort incense before a journaling session to decipher messages and dreams and visions. Clear my energy, cleanse my energy. The high priestess journeys deep into the unconscious, peeking beneath the veil and connecting us to with our dreams. This card is calling us to listen to the world within, tap into our intuition, and to shine the light of awareness into the depths of our soul. It asks us to notice our gut feelings and the subtle messages in our bones, and to allow them to guide us towards our own desires and pleasures. The High Priestess, subconscious, arcane, passive, receptive, perceiving, veiled wisdom. The veiled priestess represents the mysteries, the hidden laws of nature and the universe. Humanity has continuously tried to reveal her pure form through the study of conscious and ceremonial magic, yet her full secrets remain elusive. She sits between two columns, which represents polarity. Atop her throne is a triple goddess, mantle, maiden, mother, and crone, indicating that she is representative of the divine feminine. She instructs us how to tap into our subconscious, and we catch glimpses of the world of dreams where the answers to our questions await. In her hands are the scrolls, the embodiment of the divine word. The papal keys on either side of her throne designate her authority, yet she does not guide us through conformity. She communicates through our intuition. She represents the wisdom of divinity. When she appears in a reading, she calls on you to trust your intuition. She reminds you to ask questions. Her sensual disposition arouses our curiosity in the same manner all secret things do. This high priestess invites you to be in a perpetual state of inquiry, answer, uncover more questions, and glimpses of the truth appear in stillness and reflection. The high priestess seek a secret revealed, universal mysteries, instincts. The high priestess has an otherworldly air and appears to be in an ecstatic state. Engaged in a communion with the divine dance, she shims the water under a new crescent moon, her garment bedecked with stars symbolic of the unconscious. She is central to the illustrated pillars J and B, Jachin and Boaz, a reference to the entrance of the Temple of Solomon. The mask suggests secrecy. The high priestess represents secrets and universal mysteries and may bring a revelation. It can suggest a secret between being revealed, something being known that will be to your benefit. So watch and wait. This important piece of information will illuminate the truth and bring an aha moment to enlighten you so the path ahead should seem clear. The High Priestess often shows when events are still developing and lining up behind the scenes. This card may encourage you to explore the hidden depths of your psyche, to seek divine wisdom and gain knowledge through the deeper aspects of life and the higher concepts of spirituality. So tap into your intuition and listen to your instincts. Reverse or challenging aspects can indicate blocked energy or the inner journey taken to extreme, resulting in being detached from normal life and outside influences. Some see it as a return following such a period, secrets that worked to your disadvantage, misuse of spirituality or psychic gifts, a fake guru or psychic scam. The High Priestess, deja vu, intuition, hunches, oh my. The High Priestess rules the realm of psychic perception. When she shows up in our reading, it's time to tune into our intuition and imagination. The High Priestess challenges us to solve problems unconventionally through our sixth sense. The High Priestess also encourages us to feel our emotions more fully. She asks us to open the floodgates of perception and gain new otherworldly perspectives. So the High Priestess says, let go, put your inner control freak to rest. Sometimes the best action is inaction. Remember, life is a perfect mystery and it is unfolding in perfect ways. As babies we are born with super keen powers of perception. Trust in these powers, they are still with you. One more time. Oh, my soul card. Oh, her eyes, make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know. When I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you my soul card. Card number 100. Completion of life's task. Angel number 100 is sending you a message from the angels that you will be directed by the divine forces when you are following a spiritual path. So, angel number 100 is a firm reminder from your birth angels that your actions while on your spiritual expedition should be based on your real ambitions, intuition, and inner wisdom. Your spiritual journey mustn't be hindered by even a hint of negativity in the form of ideas and feelings. An optimistic mindset and a constructive perspective can help you achieve mental peace, happiness, accomplishments, and attainment. Your angels advise you to act sincerely on your thoughts. Angel number 100 resonates with the energies of achievement, success, abundance, and the accomplishments of goals in life. If this number keeps appearing to you everywhere, it means that you are soon completing an essential task in your life. It signifies the end of a chapter in life and the beginning of another soon. You should celebrate because you are completing a goal you have worked hard for. The divine realm congratulates you for all your efforts and hard work. The universe is happy with your efforts and the blessings coming your way. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to be happy about all your accomplishments. It was an easy journey, but you it wasn't, should have said, an easy journey, but you have come to the end of a long journey and have something to show for it. You have achieved some of your goals and you should be happy with yourself. All the recognition you receive now is worth it because you never gave up on your dreams. It is time to take a break and think of a new way forward after such outstanding achievements. Start planning new goals that you will work hard to achieve. So do not be content with the one thing that has gone your way. Successful people do not sleep. They work even after achieving some of their goals in life. Work and work until you can no longer work. However, do not forget to balance your professional and personal life. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to keep challenging yourself. The meaning of the 100 angel number reveals that you should find ways to progress in life further. Find ways to inspire and motivate yourself to do what you want while trying to realize your thoughts. Do not forget to cater to the other aspects of your life. Your guardian angels are sending you the number 100 to let you know that they are always with you. They love you and want you to have a stable love life. This is the time for you to make some changes in your relationships. It would help if you started being open about your feelings to the person you care about. You should be encouraged to share your inner emotions because you love your partner or spouse. So, angel number 100 is sending you a message from the angels that you will be directed by the divine forces when you are following a spiritual path. It is time to start appreciating all the little things in your relationships. Always show your partner how much you love them. Be kind, generous, and caring to your partner because action speaks louder than words. Also, appreciate the universe for all the great things in your life. And to continue reading on Angel 100, go to sunsigns.org/angel number 100 or any other number that you wish to know the meaning of. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, what your family, ex friends, and community thought they were hiding. Your spiritual team is about to expose exactly what took place behind the scenes. There's something significant here in regards to an inheritance or money that was taken from you. Your passed over mother or grandmother could have left you money, but it was taken by your money hungry, power driven community. Someone is already facing spiritual jail because they knew what was going on and hid it. Now, the people that actually took it is looking at RICO charges. Your loved ones won't rest until justice is served. Deep secrets, weaker charges going to someone that you know. The Empress. Love changes everything. The day of the tangible presence. Take responsibility. I offer cycles of growth and will feed you on your journey with substance of mind, body, and spirit. Sometimes there will be scarcity, which is necessary to understand prosperity. Cycles, fertility, abundance, food, security, Gaia, creation, nurture. Respect the earth and those who nurture us. Assess your ideas of abundance and whether you engage in sustainable practices physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. You may be lacking resources at the moment, or relationship struggles may be causing you stress. A scarcity mentality needs to be addressed for you to feel confident moving forward. Oh, I'm looking for 103 now. Hmm. Yeah, it goes. That's not it. Sorry, I'm not prepared. Okay. Reflection question. How do you define security? If you have experienced scarcity, how has it affected you? Well, my bills are due. We're coming into a new month, of course. Um, but other than that, I can't travel like I want to. And there ain't really too much places I want to go, but it's been humbling. Rose is the herb for the Empress card. Be vulnerable yet strong. Nurture love and compassion. See beauty and abundance in every stage of life. A honey colored work table is covered with wild roses. Fall leaves are arranged in a crown. The seeds of fat, juicy rose hips spill out next to pink heart shaped petals. Buds and flowers lie on a honeycomb. Red chilies form a triskel pointing to a flaming heart, a stone bead of a woman of Willendorf, a representation of the Great Mother, is strung onto a rosary. Healing the heart heals the world. Learn to be vulnerable yet strong, like the delicate petals of the rose protected by thorns. Rose uplift the spirit and inspire love. Embody sensuality in bold, vibrant rays. Let creativity and abundance flourish around and within you. Wild roses are prolific, creating food, medicine, and shelter for all who encounter them. As all parts of the rose contain medicine, every stage of your life find passionate expression, create, make, love, play, It is a fertile generative time. Arrange rose thorns and petals together on your altar to cultivate vulnerability and strength. Create a rosary out of rosebuds, rose hips, or dried rose petal beads for love and compassion. Celebrate the many stages of life by learning the remedies of for each season of the rose. Rosebuds for childhood, full blooms for midlife, and hips for elderhood. The Empress. Surrounded by waterfalls, lush nature, and ripened fruit, the Empress card brings us the earthly realm to the earthly realm. This is a card packed full of love for ourselves, the earth, our passions, and our beloved. Often depicted as a pregnant figure, the Empress card can relate to fertility. Whether we are gestating a new ideal or creative project, this card is a reminder that we need to give it plenty of time and nurture in order for it to grow, just like a baby. The Empress, potential, creation, abundant, fertile, earth, queen, nature, beauty, love, caring, and motherly. The Empress represents creativity, fertility, new ideas, mother nature and nurturing. She is protective because new ideas need to care to grow and become strong. The Empress shows us the influence of the planet Venus. He possesses a shield, the counterpart to the sword, symbolic of the receptive attributes of nature. The weather vane in the field bears the empirical emblem of the two-headed eagle, a symbol of regality and enlightenment. This empress carries the numerical value of three. The law of nature that she presides over is that of the triangle, the manifestation of ideas and the principle of attraction. Nature itself represents her throne. When the empress appears to you in a reading, she calls on you to fully utilize your imagination and creativity to bring your ideas into the physical world. She is telling you that the creative process is a divine gift, and she shows you how alive and radiant you become from the glow of the creative process. The Empress is the emblem of nature, bringing things into being. The Empress, fruitful and abundant harvest, nurturing fertility against a thriving landscape. A beautifully dressed woman gently nurses the symbol of Venus, which represents love, fertility, and prosperity. Her form suggests she may be pregnant and highlights her ability to manifest life. The combination of earthly and heavenly symbols of the zodiac represents the integration and harmonizing of spiritual and earthly matters, realizing their full potential. The Empress represents the bountiful harvest with matters coming to fruition through careful nurturing. As a card of abundance, it indicates growth and prosperity and can bring a happy conclusion to all matters with the promise of good rewards for your efforts. It represents nurturing in whatever setting and in all its forms, and suggests potential fulfilled. With the right care and attention, your projects can flourish and creative endeavors are well aspected. Fertility can feature with this card, so pregnancy, birth, and parenting could be relevant. Home and family relationships thrive with material comfort and emotional security. It can show the strong influence of the mother or a mother figure. The Empress can also bring harmonious conditions to love relationships. Reverse of challenging aspects may indicate challenging situations in relations to bringing the upright meanings to realizations, such as strained relationships, difficulties with a mother figure, or in a domestic setting, fertility issues, projects withering and failing to complete. blocks to creativity and diminishing prosperity, possibly due to extravagance, smothering love. Congratulations, you're expecting the Empress's an announcement for new birth in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean a new baby. It could be the birth of a new ideal or opportunity. The Empress card is iconic for new creation. She indicates we are in line to receive the fruits of our labor. The Empress also presents motherhood and feminine influence. She reminds us to nurture and protect that which is helpless or in need of nurturing or support. This could be as simple as giving your child a gesture of comfort or as grand as becoming an activist for global preservation. So the Empress says there is a season for all things. A reminder that promise and bounty is available to you even when everything appears bleak and barren. Nurture yourself and others by giving thanks for blessings. Expect renewals and love to bloom in your life today. All right, we're gonna go down to okay. That's enough of that. So I started my reading today at 10:48. My journaling um, preparation period was 10:38. So the angel number 10:48 means take responsibility has been the highlight of today's messages. The angel number 1048 is all about making wealth from your skills and talents. You should take up your responsibilities. The angel number 1048 keeps popping up frequently. What does 1048 mean? The angel number 1048 is all about making wealth from your skills and talents. It signifies that you should take up your responsibilities and put your skills and talents to work. If you fail to put your skills and talents to work during this time, you won't benefit from this numbers impact and influence. So when you notice this number 1048 and start putting your skills to work, the angels say you will start seeing changes. There will be success, progress, and prosperity. At this time, the spirit angel of prosperity will be with you, and you will notice prosperity is working of your skills prosperity in the working of your skills. The negative impact of the number 1048 comes if you fail to put your skills to work. These negative aspects include weakness and lack of achievement. So seeing 1048 everywhere reminds you that being mature and more responsible may seem challenging, but you need to try boosting your responsibility even in small matters. Indeed, one of the best ways to enhance your sense of responsibility is adjusting your perspective to see positivity in every situation. So what does 1049 mean spiritually? Pray to God to make you more responsible and accountable for the gifts and talents he bestowed on you. Your angels are nagging you to act more maturely and responsibly, so it would be best to be more spiritually sensitive to understand unique ways and tips to boost your responsibility. The 1048 symbolism urges you to boost your sense of responsibility by setting more precise and realistic goals in your life. Break your massive projects into easy to follow tasks and strive to accomplish all of them on schedule. Also, embrace persistence and perseverance to accomplish your desires, dreams, and goals. The 1048 angel number advises you to surround yourself with individuals who pursue their dreams and take ownership of their actions. Try to listen more and talk less to boost your sense of maturity and responsibility, and also learn self control by managing your temper, thoughts, emotions, etc. Continuously evaluate and analyze your actions. Other meanings and facts about 1048 are seen in Angels number 10481. 1048 and 104. The Angels number 1048 will bring wealth miraculously. It signifies all around success and will bring success in work and taking up responsibilities. It combines the strength, energy, and impact of the number 1048, 104, 108, number meaning 10, 45, and 148. So the number one is the point where it commences. It's the journey starts, impacting ability and success. Moreover, the number zero brings help, strength, and ability. Indeed, the number zero is the most significant ability. With the angel number, there will be an immediate reaction and a fast manifestation. So, angel number 1048 is all about making wealth from your skills and talents, and you should take up your responsibilities. To continue reading on that, go to angel number 1048, sunsigns.org.
To get that apology they never thought they was gonna get. The gag is though, you done healed and moved on. The fuck? It's not like you sitting by waiting on the phone, waiting by the phone, waiting on the text from their ass. Now here they come wanting to clear the air with you all of a sudden. Now you want to clear the air when I'm not stunning your ass. Somebody been creeping too. I'm hearing TLC. So I creep. Watching your goddamn page, checking your stories out, and keeping up with you real quiet on the hush because they don't even want you to know that they still give a damn. They don't even want you to know they still checking for you. They don't even want you to know what you eat, do, indeed make them shit, baby. I'm also hearing somebody randomly say, "Forget it. I need a fucking vacation right now. I need a vacation." And some of y'all gonna actually just book a trip because you need it. You need a motherfucking break. Okay? Some of y'all need a breather. You need some time for yourself. Transportation is coming up heavy too, y'all. One of y'all getting y'all car fixed or focus on fixing the one that you got. Okay? Because some of y'all, the car is starting to show its ass. Some of y'all could also be finally upgrading your car because the motherfucker done got too old, too raggedy, too much maintenance or something going on. So some of y'all could actually be upgrading your cars. Either way, somebody had a car situation that was stressing them the fuck out. Now on to the good news. A few of y'all getting a blessing that you just can't hide from nobody. Pregnancy, engagement, new house, new apartment, new whip, some kind of like, oh my God, I actually did it type of moment is happening for y'all. And don't sleep on the random blessings too. I see some of y'all gonna be getting some random blessings. It could be like a giveaway, a lucky moment, some unexpected money, somebody helping you out of the blue, helping you out of nowhere, some unexpected help, or even a credit. Some friendships is quietly dying out too. Some of y'all don't even want to be friends with some of them same motherfuckers no more. And it ain't gonna be no big fight or no drama or nothing like that. Y'all just not on the same frequency no more. Y'all just not on the same vibe. Shit, that's cool. Y'all done grew up and grew out, and everybody just can't be in your circle no more. And it's not no problem with that. Some of y'all switching up your look too. Y'all gonna have them motherfuckers like, damn, you look good as fuck. Somebody could be looking at you like, damn, you look good as fuck. Lord, have mercy. New hair, new clothes, new shoes, whatever it is, people are actually noticing this glow up that you make it, baby. So if your money been stuck, yeah, it's about to start moving. Don't even sweat it. It's about to start moving. The delays is breaking. Some of y'all been going through some delays, and that's breaking up too. Somebody could be calling y'all late at night, or a late night phone call could be hitting differently too. Somebody might actually finally admit the shit that you already knew, like they miss you. Okay, and baby, a secret is getting ready to come out too. Ooh, shit.
Something that had you confused is about to make perfect sense. It's finally about to add up, honey. Math is math, and finally. Spirit is telling y'all to watch the signs too, because this next little stretch is gonna be given right place and right time. Y'all about to get some blessings that y'all didn't see coming, and the confirmations. Oh my God. You're about to get the confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. You are finally in position, okay? If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments.
Thank you. Aunt and daughter was picking up your mail from the post office. Double betrayal when they didn't give you your money left to you as an inheritance, probably. Angel Michael's gift for you, divine protection. Power surrounds me in every tone. My manifestation energy is activated. July 30th, thank you, confirmation. 2026 is Thursday, and I'm still working with the energy of the buck full moon. After releasing what no longer serves me, I'll now be paying close attention to the doors that are beginning to open. I'm welcoming money, prosperity, success, exciting opportunities, and the people who belong in this next chapter of my journey. My thoughts, my words, and my actions are aligned with the future I'm creating. I'm ready to receive every blessing the universe places in front of me. Ashe. So, Thursday, July 30th, the day of tangible presence. Meditation, heavenly bodies. Advice: try to see beyond the material world, develop your mental faculties, open yourself up to deeper emotional contact and new experiences that can change you. Cultivate an interest in metaphysical subjects. The day of tangible presence. Tarot card, the third card of the major arcana, is the Empress, symbolizing creative intelligence. She is the perfect woman, the ultra feminine Mother Earth nurturer who is our dreams made real, our hopes and aspirations embodied. This card carries the positive traits of charm, grace, and unconditional love, and the negative aspects of vanity and affection, as well as intolerance for imperfection. So, July 30th, I will trust the timing of it. It's all unfolded in my favor. It's all in divine order. I have so many more blessings to look forward to. Alignments are being made in my favor. Every moment is adding up to unfold into something magical. My vision will be realized. Soon I will be celebrating in a major way. Faith to faith. You don't have to fall, brethren. Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. Second Peter 1:10. Scripture readers, Second Peter 1 through 3 through 10. What on earth am I here for? The reason for everything comes from God alone. Everything lives by his power. Everything is for his glory. Romans 11:35. The Lord has made everything for his own purpose. Proverbs 16:4. You are righteous in God's eyes, unskilled in the word of righteousness. Hebrew 5:13. My soul card. Judge not lest that you be not judged. The room flow which water that which conducts unseen powers are active here. Iwas, the horse, partnership. Respect your friends and partners. Ancestor angel card and angels and ancestors card is the high priestess, hardest mystic power. Maya truth, the 11th house where the cosmos grants wishes, lucks, friends, and social occasions. Writing, is my life purpose card. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Come join me to watch Alice in Wonderland 1972 full version YouTube. I'll put that on. It was total blackout in Atlanta back in 2020. Tangible presence. You're sturdy, sensuous, decisive, phobic, repressed, and earthbound. Angels are saying to you today, don't lose hope even in the midst of chaos or heartbreak. Just never lose hope. If it is all you have to cling onto, then you hold firm. Life is so precious. We ask you to be strong and keep the faith. We're with you. You've got this. That spiritual shit is for the birds. Me, the birds. Screenshot. Radiate courage and strength. So it's happening. You're being pushed to higher levels at this very moment. All of that patience, self control, and discipline made your spirit resilient and your mind sharp. The universe keeps flooding your spirit with signs telling you to prepare for something amazing. Don't spend another second worrying about what's to come. The doorway to your next chapter is right in front of you. That glorious breakthrough you've been praying for is finally here. Welcome the new energy that arrives at your doorstep with all that space cleared out in your soul. Your blessings now have a place to safely land. Get ready. They're closer than you think. So, July 30th, you live your best life by being kind to yourself every day. There is only one person you will have a relation with for all of your life, and that's yourself. So, make sure you're a good friend as you walk through this life. I release past versions of me that no longer reflect who I am. I am filled with love for myself and others. Health. Those born on the July 30th usually show a preoccupation with their bodies. Either they flaunt them or are self-conscious and try their best to cover up. Some of the physical repressed people born on this day may manifest hypochondriacal tendencies as parents. July 30th people may put unique emphasis on the physical aspects of life, neglecting emotional, intuitive, and mental qualities. In their interactions with their own age group, they may oddly enough suffer from repressed aggression, as if they were afraid that if they release negative feelings, they will lose control. Needless to say, regular exercise and varied forms of sensuous and sexual expressions are important for July 30th people. Massage, yoga, music, sculptures, all tactical forms of expressions are suggested as hobbies. Overeating may prove to be a problem for July 30th people. Cravings for excessive proteins and sugars may be particularly indulged, but have to be kept under control. So numerology, those born on the 30th day of the month are ruled by the number 3. 3 plus 0 equals 3, and by the planet Jupiter. Since those ruled by the number 3 often seek to rise to high positions in their sphere, July 30th people may well be driven towards financial and material success. Those ruled by the number 3 love their independence and tend to be decisive. Jupiter lends an optimistic and expansive social outlook to July 30th people, strengthened with the vitality and courage derived from the sun, Leo's ruler. Unfortunately, those born on this day may be unduly optimistic about their future and ill-equipped to handle or even recognize failure. That's why I've been worried about my future. The Empress, 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 the Empress. All right, we're coming to the end. Stop worrying. There will be more than enough. The Empress. I made it. I survived the Empress Day. I'm at peace because I know I was always true, had the best intention, came from a good place with all my heart, and I wish the very best to everyone, even the ones who wanted nothing more than to spotlight the ugliest parts of me. Still, I wish them well. I always will. I hold blessings for everyone, but especially for the ones who wanted nothing more than to see my light turn dark. Why? Because they need it the most. My peace it is mine, my personal, unbreakable, and I guard it with my life. Because of the life of me, I earned this shit. You cannot break through my light. You cannot shake my peace. It's mine. Removal of all negative energy and influences. Hmm. I read something from Frances Cress Wilson once that said, whatever emotional mental state your mother was in when she got pregnant with you is the spirit that is the foundation of your relationship. With that being said, once you are aware of what you're dealing with, you can transmute the relationship and show more grace and mercy. My soul card. To whoever is reading this, I hope something wonderful happens to you today. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Take the next step and do it now. If you are more fortunate than others, build a longer table, not a taller fence. How you look after finding out your ancestors were magical as fuck and they've got your back. A man who has absolutely no intention of making you suffer. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. Those born on July 30th make their presence felt in a very physical fashion indeed. Not only are they the individuals of substance, but they also have a sense of how material aspects of life operate. The solid, sturdy people born on this day dwell on the earthly plane, which is their dominion, and it may be hard to convince them that they should develop their spiritual side, taken up with the here and now, with the energy of doing things. They do not specialize in introspection or philosophical detachment.
Give a cup of crowns to the woman who adore us, told us, focus, love and support us. Magical, umbilical, my universe is radical. Introduce the nation to embracing what is factual. Feminine energy, almost mathematical. Give a cup of crowns to the woman who adore us, told us, focus, love and support us. Magical, umbilical.
All right. So this reading is 2 hours and 43 minutes. I'm done. And my priestess energy.
Hey bitch, it's me, the High Priestess Unlike that Hierophant prick, I'm here to show you don't need any bells and whistles to be spiritual. Connect to your intuition and inner wisdom with me. The more you listen to your intuition, the more, hey bitch, it's me, the hype.
So we've determined why Jesus was alive.
Are you too attached to your intelligence? Angel number 121. Your angels are trying to pass a message of reassurance to you that you should guard your thoughts. Alchemy.
Ooh. Yeah, y'all say y'all gonna be outside. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. But ain't no AC, it ain't no me. Yeah, I got to be indoors with the coolant. Need to be inside with the coolant. If it ain't no air, I don't care. I'm telling you that right now. If I'm not gonna be indoors, don't worry about me no more. Yeah. Yeah. But
I would love to see her live.
Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate that. Y'all enjoy that heat. Thank y'all for thinking about me, but I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's gonna be a no for me. And for me and my house, we're gonna be inside with the coolant.
When I give you advice, you better take it, okay? When I give you advice, you better take it, okay? I'm your elder.
Oh, no.
You want to be older? I can't make you older. She was born first by 1 minute. She's just 1 minute older.
I just want me to order. I just want me to order. That's it. Oh no. Oh no.
They're so cute. My twins. Boys to men, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Recuperation. I carry forgiveness under my skin, knowing one day my ability to let go of what hurts will be the only transformation I need to move on. Libra. The way I care for people makes me wish I had somebody like me in my life.
Sometimes we can't take on everything. Yeah. That's strength. Vulnerability is strength. Being able to have a good cry is strength. And letting people see you and not caring what they think so you can get free from whatever bondage you're in. Sometimes we
Cali boy.
A strong woman will automatically stop trying if she feels unwanted. She won't fix it or beg. She'll just walk away. I'm doing what feels right on a soul level.
Going to collect my Mega Millions.
I didn't play. The best is yet to come. I ain't even reading it, so I need to just go ahead.
Someone feels like you are losing faith in maybe a resolution energy when it comes to control. And I do feel like somebody is trying to, like, they're moving around you, controlling chaos or trying to control. Maybe there is, like, you are a target or something, but there's movement around you that is controlling the chaos or moving with you to control something that's in this feminine